Thanks for listening to the AC12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code FREE Classic. Free pepperoni pizza with any pizza purchase. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with a pizza purchase. All right, joined by Jason Shear. I'm Mike Luke. Hello, Jason Shear.
Hello, Mike Luke.
How are you doing today?
Splendid. Thank you.
Awesome. Now, we're going to talk a lot of U of A football, obviously. We're going to talk some U of A basketball as well. But, Shear, we haven't had you on since obviously the game. Let's get your thoughts on what occurred against Houston, and we're going to kind of go from there.
We're not just looking forward, We don't.
No. We have to look back because we don't want to repeat the mistakes.
Okay. Look, at the end of the day, Arizona had a couple plays you could specifically point to as to why it lost that football game. And for the second week in a row, it's come close and not been able to kind of get over the edge. And I think a lot of times when that happens, you kind of point towards coaching. But it doesn't matter what it was because they still didn't make enough plays. And the other team, once again, made a couple more plays than Arizona.
Now, I got a question here. We've been talking about the offensive line and, how it's been very good or how it's been better than expected. And I think it has been. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Brennan has mentioned a couple times in the last couple weeks, though, that the play they had was a perfectly called play, but they just missed the blocks. Is that what is that?
I mean, it was weird. You're talking about the 4th and 1, right?
Well, I'm talking that, and then I'm talking the previous year against BYU where they said we just missed blocks, and otherwise we would have had first down. So, I mean,
the 4th and 1 felt like he was protecting Noah a little bit because I said, was that an RPO? And he's like, no, it wasn't an RPO. And then David Kelly followed up, was like, so Noah couldn't have run it? He's like, oh, no, Noah could have run it. So it's like, okay, you know what I was trying to ask. I was trying to say, was there an option there? Right. And there was clearly an option there, and Noah made the wrong read on the 4th and 1 very clearly. But he was trying to protect him and saying, oh, we missed a block. Well, you didn't miss a block. Noah made the wrong read, or you could have just thrown the ball. There's a million things that could have happened, but the one that you answered where you missed a block isn't really accurate for the Houston play. It's kind of, to me, you made the wrong call. That's it.
Well, they said the same thing against BYU as well, though, where he said that we just didn't block. We didn't block well enough up front. Otherwise, we've gotten those first downs.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically starting to say, look, the call's great, but if they don't do the call, then that's their fault. And
yeah. All right. So let's talk a little bit about this then. And my problem with that, and again, it's just kind of a time and place thing, is Noah was 24 of 26 against Houston. You have a 3rd and 1. Why aren't you throwing the ball?
I don't
24 of 26.
I don't necessarily hate not throwing the ball, right? The part that I don't like is the read option part because
Noah's not good at the read option.
Noah has struggled with it all year. You literally spent a presser the week before telling us that that's something Noah has to get better than. And then one of the biggest plays of the early part of the game on 4th and 1, that's the play you go to. And I always say coaches are great when they do what their players are good at. So if you're 24 of 26 overall in the game, and up until that point, he was 10 of 11?
Yeah, and he looked sharp. He was playing well, everything, yes.
So what you're doing your best is throwing the ball with Noah Fifita. So what should your call be? Throwing the ball with Noah Fifita. It's like if you can't get to the quarterback, but you get to the quarterback every time you blitz, you should blitz more, right? Like it's not – like I think a lot of times coaches have to be the smartest guy in the room. I think Daggy is very – I think he called a great game the other day, right, against Houston. I thought the game was generally probably his best called game of the year. But he's got this thing sometimes where he's got to be the smartest guy in the room when the answer is just right in front of him.
Right. And it's like, just throw the ball. I mean, Noah was sharp. That was about as sharp as we've seen Noah look. And I'm going to go from that. Now, Joseph Delgado says local Mexican journalist Kira is back. All right. I want to talk a little bit about just kind of the tenor of the media, the tenor of the city. I'm not bashing anybody here, just is what it is. The Star, Michael Lev are all in on Brent Brennan. I don't think he's made any bones about that from his articles, from his tweets. Michael Lev is all in on Brent Brennan. You look at the pretty much almost everybody else. You look at the fan base; they are out. What's going on here? Because there's clearly a strong there's clearly a strong push from Lev that this is the right coaching staff.
Joseph says Shane Dale too. We don't count Shane Dale.
Yeah.
I think what we're
Oh
seeing.
my gosh. Hey, give me a screenshot of that, Tyler Warden. Give me a screenshot of that. He says, speaking of which, that creep Carrillo was stalking my LinkedIn at 3 a.m. last night. Get me that. Give me that right now, please. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I think what we're seeing, and I'm guilty of it sometimes too, is Brent Brennan is a very nice guy. Really nice guy. His coaching staff is a group of really nice people. Like, seriously, just good. They're fun to talk to, all that. So you want him to succeed.
Right.
Like, and I think people also make that mistake. Like you too, Mike. You want Brent Brennan to succeed.
Well, right. But the thing about it, though, is I also don't detach myself from reality, though.
Right. No. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want him to succeed.
I want him to do. I would love to sit here and say I was wrong about Brent Brennan. I think he's a great guy. But at what point then, if you're an objective journalist, you say, yeah, this is bad. What we're watching is not good.
Right. And I agree. I'm just saying that I think, like, a lot of times that line gets diminished. Like, you could say what you want about Sean Miller and me, and you do it all the time.
Of course.
Right. But at the end of that tenure, I said either re-sign him or fire him.
Right.
Right.
Period.
That's it. That's what you had to do. If you have to fire him, you fire him. Because at the end of the day, nice guys, that doesn't do anything for you.
Right.
You are judged on wins and losses now more than ever with the transfer portal. There is no rebuild. The whole rebuilding idea is gone. And so I just think, and now look, these guys that are like the star, like Mike, for instance, Lev, I think Lev would even admit that if Brent Brennan only wins one more game the rest of the year, you can't defend him.
All right. Well, I got a question then on that. So if you're basing your decision off one game, off one win, saying, okay, well, if he wins one more game, he's the man. If he doesn't win one more game, he isn't the man. That seems pretty short-sighted to me.
If he makes a bowl, how do you fire him?
You can easily fire him. I'm not saying you should, but you can easily. Yes, you can. There's 18,000 people at these games. I know, but when everybody is out on somebody, you can easily fire them. Let me ask you this. You said, how can you fire somebody? Do you think that anybody in this city outside of Lev and about 10% of people would be upset if he was fired?
No. Do you think that it would lead to an increase in fans at next season's game?
Yes.
I don't.
Oh, you don't think so?
Not
you really don't think so? This is the worst I've ever seen it here.
Oh, it is. It's awful.
I'm not defending the lot of
I just don't think that, like, it works where Brennan's fired and then the next season, all of a sudden, you have 40,000 fans.
Well, no, but I'm saying that at least you can sell hope at that point. I think the problem that you have with
if he makes a bowl, can't you sell hope? That's a 2-win improvement from last year and a bowl game.
And if you beat all bad teams and lose to all the good, I mean, I guess. Do you think that the
two more wins the rest of the year? You would have to have a good win in there.
The problem,
right? If you win 2 more games, you'd have to. If they make a bowl from here on out, I get what you're saying. If they make a bowl, they need 2 more wins. There has to be a good win in there.
So let's say you beat Colorado, that's not a good win. Who else do they have?
Kansas, Baylor, Cincinnati, ASU. Any of those are pretty good wins.
Kansas is a good win?
Yeah.
What's Kansas on the season?
They're fine. They're not a bad team. They're 4-3. They're fine. They'll be 5-3 or 6-3 when Arizona plays them.
Right. I still can't get over that. Tyler Warden, you are the man. That is amazing. You know what's so great? Rich goes on my LinkedIn profile, which hasn't been updated in like 15 years. And I don't think Rich knows that you get a notification if he goes on there. So, yeah.
You need to be like me. You don't need LinkedIn. You don't even use LinkedIn.
I don't use LinkedIn. I know exactly. That's why when we had what's the guy, AZ Jazzman, that deleted his account, John Aldrich, he goes on there from his burner account and then he takes a screenshot. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, nobody cares. Okay. So, all right. That's what it is. Like I said, I mean, the team is clearly better. Like I said, but that's also in like Dennis Walsh said, but if you're measuring it against last year's team was so horrifically bad that.
Well, that's one thing too, that kind of gets in the narrative. Like, oh, he showed improvement, but he showed improvement because of how bad he did last year.
Right.
I mean, it's like if you bomb your first year,
right.
Yeah. It's.
I mean, I don't really pay into that, but all right. Well, we shall see. Which we shall see. Okay. Now, hey, can you get me that Tyler Warden? No, can you get me his LinkedIn? I'm gonna have some fun with that a little bit.
I will say this, Marcus Delgado. who says, "Do we bring him back if we beat ASU?" And Mike knows this is true. I hate that line of thinking. You always have to have your decision before that ASU game.
Right.
Always.
Well, I agree. That's why, to me, it's insane to say that you're basing this off one
Dave
win.
had it. When Dave fired Rich, he had his decision made before that ASU game.
Well, no, I get that, but I'm just saying though that you, hey, Mr.
Yes,
Tyler Ward,
I agree. I think Desiree right now probably knows whether or not Brent's the guy.
right?
It's just a matter of financials and all that, and if it makes sense in this market and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, all right. Now I'm going to say this. Here's the little bit of the difference, though. Mr. Creepy Astley, who's actually up in Lake Tahoe right now, nice, says, how can Mike say Tucson football is worse now than the 1-11 season? Because you had hope next year. The thing about it, though, you had a nice recruiting class coming in. You had a coach that, at least I think at the time, people still were, looking at and saying that, okay, you had a top 25 type class coming in. That's what you were able to sell.
It's what you're really referring to is just the amount of people in the stands. It's as bad as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
That's what, yeah.
And I think the thing too that we're at though is that when you watch Jed, and we're going to make fun of Jed later, but Jed already flipping players to a school that he wants to go to. But when you watch Jed in a presser, he always looked like he had a plan. Not only do you look like he had a plan, you knew what his template was. I don't think when anybody watches that, watches Brennan right now, I don't think that you have any idea what that template is, what that plan is. I mean, I know it's red line accountability, but I don't know what that means. So I think that, I mean, I don't really know what else to say here. It just kind of is what it is. So now let's talk a little bit then about the defense. Because the offense, and we're going to give Daggy some flowers because the offense was great. But first, let's pay some bills. Talk. All right, the Tucson Family Food Project. Okay, here's the deal. Direct aid plus life skills development, cooking and nutrition education. Currently 255 meal kits per week. 2026 goal, 1,000 meal kits per week. Donations made with AZ12. Comment will be, with AZ12 comment will be matched. Cumulative up to $10,000. Woo-hoo-hoo. Very, very good. The Tucson Family Food Project, TucsonFamilyFoodProject.org. Okay, check it out. And again, you can, it goes to a good cause as well. You will thank me. All right. Andre Veras. Sure. Take it from here.
We're not endorsing him.
We're not
I'll tell you that right now. He's trying, but we're not doing it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
We'll highly recommend him, though.
Oh, yeah, obviously. But, I mean, one thing we will do is give him a call at 325-3456. Reference this podcast for a complimentary meeting.
And I will say this: if Andre ever reaches out to you about he's probably going to be offering you more money than you're currently making. I'm just saying that Andre's a good guy, man. Andre's a guy that you want to work for. So let's that's kind of where it's at. Investing on your own, but not sure if it's enough. Let's review your let's review your accounts, optimize your tax strategy, and give you confidence. Let's build a strategy that covers both. Check it out, Longview. Boom. Will not endorse Andre. Welcome to the Rock. Oh, that's good. 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley, 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors, like Dennis Walsh just said, violent static. Very, very good. Yes, that was. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south of Nogales, north to Oracle. Check it out. Boom. Now, the other thing about it too is they will give you a lot of really good stuff at a good deal. You like rock? Back the rock, baby. Back the rock. Check it out. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Okay. Now, I still like Danny Gonzalez a great deal. I think he's done a very good job. Shearer, the Houston, I didn't really care as much about the BYU game because BYU is really, really good. Not only is BYU really good, you know exactly what they are going to do. And hello, David Rosen. But they're a different animal. When Houston is saying we have no respect for your defense whatsoever, and guess what? We are going to run the ball right at you with our quarterback or our running back, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. What do you say?
I think Arizona has a personnel issue that Danny Gonzalez cannot fix this year.
I agree.
And it's just, it is what it is. Because you can't go 4 linemen when you don't have the ability to do so. And everyone was like, oh, we don't have 4 linemen. All we need is 4 linemen. What 4 linemen, now that Trey Smith is hurt, is Arizona playing? You would have to play Dominic Lalesio, Paulu Savea, and Malachi Bailey.
A good friend of mine, though, told me that Savea was going to be a difference maker. I think
Savea has been fine for the most part. I don't. Deshaun McKnight has been MIA.
Deshaun McKnight's been good. Yeah,
The last 2 games, though, he's been MIA. Right? Like, the whole defensive line has been MIA. But it's to me, it's overall, they don't have the personnel to stop the run. Mm-hmm. Because you got to keep in mind, too, like, where was Riley Wilson? I love Riley Wilson. You didn't even know he was playing against Houston.
Right. I know. Right. And that's a guy, too, that you need to know that when he's out there.
And he played whatever amount of snaps. You wouldn't even know he was on the field.
Right. Yeah.
They just don't have the personnel and the depth for anybody to really play bad. They played 4 down linemen in the game. Everyone keeps saying they didn't. They did. I don't have the number on top of my head, but I talked to someone who would know. They absolutely tried 4 down linemen. It just didn't work.
Right. And that's, again, and I think at some point, though, you have to just basically stuff the box. Ben White was talking about how a lot of times, too, when you just see so many openings and there's nothing at some point, you just have to stuff them full. And I think that's what you have to do with the defense. And you got to trust the defensive backs, because the problem is that at least there's a chance for an interception or an incomplete pass. If they're just running the ball each time,
But now it becomes harder to do that against the teams they're facing, because these are perimeter run teams. Mm-hmm. So Colorado's not running up the middle. Salter's going to run for his life.
Who?
Saltine's going to run for his life and then hit the edges. That's just what he does.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny with Jalen Daniels. Can I get this out of the way for the Kansas game already?
Yeah.
This really bothered me. I was actually talking about this with Spears. We were laughing about it. Not every black quarterback runs.
According to Stephen A. Smith, they all do.
Everyone is like, oh, we really got to stop Jalen Daniels' run game and all that. Jalen Daniels has run a couple times this season. He's 65 runs for 200 yards. I think that's Noah's numbers.
The best will always be Stephen A. when he was talking about how Dwayne Haskins was. He said when you get Dwayne Haskins, who's like 295 pounds, and he says, you're drafting a guy that's a true dual threat quarterback. Why? Because his name's Dwayne Haskins?
It's like people think Michael Penix runs because he's black. He doesn't run at all.
Whatsoever. Right, exactly. No, he doesn't. Yeah. Michael Penix. I don't know what you really do, because the defense is somewhat broken in that regard, in that if you've got a team that can run, they're going to run the ball right at you. And I don't.
Maybe we'll talk to Danny this week or next week, and if we do, well, obviously that'll probably be the main topic of conversation. But I also think there's only so much that they can do, and my guess is he would point to is how many times did Arizona also just miss tackles? Like, I love Genesis Smith. Mm-hmm. He's clearly an NFL safety. He has 12 missed tackles this season, and he's taken some really bad angles on plays, right? Like the BYU one against Parker Kingston for the touchdown.
Where are you getting the missed tackles from? PFF.
PFF. That's the only place. I could ask Danny too.
Right.
But it's like, and I don't know if that leads the team. I'll look real quick. But it's just like, he would also say, like, and Brent kind of said it too. We just need to get better at tackling. They have not. Genesis Smith and Max Harris according to PFF, lead the team with 11 missed tackles.
Okay.
Those are the 2 guys that you're probably asking to tackle the most, right?
Well, right. And the problem, though, is that one of them's a safety. That's never a good thing when you're telling your safety, hey, we need you to be the leading tackler.
But I think part of that is overall, that's still also the way the defense is designed. Because he even said, Danny went into details and said, look, I think Lev tweeted that safety shouldn't lead the team in tackles. And Danny took offense to that and said, look, it depends how your defense is. And our defense, our safeties have to make tackles.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out. Now, let's get to the offensive side. David Rosen, we're going to beat him up a little bit, and we love David Rosen on this show. David Rosen is out on Noah Fafita. He wants a new quarterback. I do not know how you could be out on Noah Fifita. I look at this team and I think that Noah, if there's 10 problems on this team, Noah's like 18.
You know Noah's numbers this year?
Noah's numbers are good. Noah has top 20 numbers in the country.
Noah's numbers are probably going to be better than they were under Jed in that 1 year where he looked like the best quarterback in the country.
Yeah, no, I don't.
17 touchdowns. He had 18 all last year.
Mm-hmm.
He had 25 in 2003.
Right.
17 touchdowns, 4 picks,
I thought
66.
Wait a second. I thought David said that he was ready to move on from Noah. I'm almost positive David did say that. I'm almost positive he did say that. Okay, go ahead. We love David. Be nice to him.
66% completion percentage. His numbers are basically going to end up that very similar to that 2023 season. The only difference is he's going to get sacked a lot. He's been sacked 15 times.
And he's doing it throwing to no NFL players as well. So, I mean, that is that
number is way too high, by the way.
David, you definitely did say that. Come on, buddy. Come on. Because I had a couple people saying David's really out on him. So, come on. It's okay. All right. So, you can. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about where Noah is then in this. Again, there's certain things Noah can't do. I don't want him doing RPO and stuff like that. But at the same time, I also think that with Noah, you watch him and you're just kind of like, all right, you're getting the most out of this. These aren't great receivers. Not only was it not great, or these aren't great receivers, but he had a really good game. He was 24 of 26, and not only was he 24 of 26, he was just sharp.
Mike, he had literally one of the best games of all time.
Right. I mean,
in college football history, he did something where I'm going to bring this up. He had a completion percentage of 92.3%, right? Mm-hmm. He is the 9th player in college football to go on the road and complete 90% of his passes on 25 attempts.
Yeah.
I mean,
what more do you want?
Right. Like, I mean, he was awesome. And I've been hard on Noah this season because I think there's games where he hasn't been awesome. He did more than enough for you to win that game against Houston.
Yeah, I'm like I said, and let's see here, Mr. Tyler Warden, or not Mr. Tyler Warden, the great Dennis Walsh says Andy escaped a lot of rushes as well. I mean, he's done a pretty nice job. He's done a pretty nice job of actually, of avoiding, and getting out there and making some plays. So, I like I said, I'm fine. I'm fine with Noah. And it was good enough because Noah's only one player on the team. Noah was absolutely fantastic. So let's see here. All right, so that's kind of where it is now. But like you said, Noah's going to put up numbers this year that are going to rival his freshman year, and he's doing that with not a lot of talent. Now, Rudy Martinez says, "Does Noah stay one more year? I don't care who the coach is. Everybody in this city should 1,000% want Noah Fifita back, and if you don't want him back, you don't know football."
Yeah,
right. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't really know what else.
And I'll say this: I don't know for those want a new coach. I don't know if the new coach would want Noah, or Noah would want to be with the new coach. I'm just saying, like.
Okay. Yeah, I get it, but it's not like I said. It's.
I'm just saying, I don't.
We want him, but he's wanted. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have Noah back. Noah would be turning into Nick Wise at that point. He would be under his 4th OC in 3 years. He'll be even better in Daggy's system. Really hope that Noah does come back, obviously. So now let's talk a little bit about the. Let's see here. C. Barmore. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Cameron Barmore. We got Cameron.
About time, baby.
Yeah, we got Cameron Barmore on the field, and we don't want him coming off, my friend. That was nice. It was nice, and he's a good football player. He's definitely one that you can incorporate into the scheme, Skier.
I have to say, I thought that was a good, just overall Ben White tight end game. Barmore was really good. I think you have to. I know you hate to do this, Mike. I thought Sam Olsen played really well with his blocking. Mm-hmm. I thought the tight ends were absolutely fantastic against Houston, and part of the game plan. Thankfully, they were part of make them part of the game plan.
Right. This was Ben White messaged us during the game, and he said this was one of the tightest performances I've seen out of the tight ends in recent memory, and he said it was much appreciated to be able to watch.
Yes.
So, yeah, and I think Ben's probably looking at it from a different perspective than we are talking about the tight ends. But at the same time, I agree with the overall sentiment, though. Now, Mr. Creeper Astley, I'm getting this question a bunch. Cody, remember, we'll go back to that. I want to talk. I want to pay a couple bills here first, and then where I want to get back to this. Bridge Tech Communications, my friends. Now, you might say to yourself, Dennis Walsh, is that guy going to get electrocuted working out in like one of those back alley gyms, you know, like with probably got splinters on like a cardboard box that he's trying to do like, I don't know, burpees with or something? You don't want any of that. Dennis Walsh, we need Dennis Walsh to survive. And Dennis Walsh is not going to survive the way that he is currently working out. He needs to go to a gym. He needs to go to a gym that is using Bridge Tech Communications. Again, 750% average ROI. Save the splinters. You don't want the splinters in your hands. You don't want any of the splinters in your hands. You can absolutely, you go there. And again, Bridge Tech Communications, if you have a gym that if you have a gym and you're looking to market it, go there. 750% average ROI is good. And Tony is the man. We very much like Tony on this show. All right, what else we got? All right, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Red Hot Sports Ice Cold Beer. I nailed that one. Yeah. No Ben One White. Huge parking lot. You could park a jet in. Sheer, am I lying about how expansive this parking lot is? This thing
it's probably the biggest parking lot in Tucson.
This thing puts Big Lots to shame. It should literally, Big Lots should try to endorse that parking lot. Home of the AZ12 watch parties, 100 plus craft beers, $2 deals, no bad seats in the house. Yes, and pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. Again, you got to be very, very, very nice. Check it out. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. All right, 88 Crime. Now, I will say this. If Rich Carrillo is all over your LinkedIn feed, I mean, with the way this man stalks, I'm just saying, you know, there's a lot of stalkers out there. If you see somebody and you don't want to get your hands dirty and you're saying, man, I think they're probably up to some criminal stuff, 88 Crimes got you. 882-7463. It's anonymous. Pima County Attorney's Office, 88crime.org. They've solved thousands of cases. Not only have they solved thousands of cases, they also they've done a lot of really good stuff. Again, hop in there, check it out. 88 Crime.
Tyler Warden may want to get ready to call them.
Yeah. Kobe Alfiel, what did you miss? You wished Rich Carrillo has been on Late Night, has been on Mr. Tyler Warden's LinkedIn. Okay, now we got to talk about the Oscar Ramos kid. So here's where I'm at with this guy. I know he's a 4-star kid. I get all of that. He's also 145 pounds. If you were going to throw him out there, he could get broken, and we do not want to break our QB of the future when he's, you know, when this guy needs cheese-based dishes and needs to be able to bulk up. What?
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, what do we have him listed at? We have him listed at,
whatever it is, it's a lie.
Oh, come on.
It's definitely a lie.
Have you seen him?
I saw him.
His name is Oscar Rios.
That's what I said.
You said Ramos.
Oh, did I say Ramos?
We have him listed at 6. He's 6'3", 175.
So he's like 6'3", 160.
So he's a little skinny. Skinny.
He needs cheese-based dishes. Again,
yeah.
So
Biggins actually in his eval says needs to fill out and add good weight.
Right. Now, I haven't no. So again, I've looked at a picture of him. I saw that picture where he was like with the Mexican flag. He looks very skinny.
We're gonna say the Tijuana flag.
I almost said the Tijuana flag. Yeah. Is there a flag for Tijuana? Is there a Tijuana flag?
I'm gonna look it up.
I bet you there is. There's got to be a Tijuana flag.
There's a Tijuana soccer flag.
All right. Yes. All right. Tijuana soccer flag. Okay. Yeah. Well, either way, I saw that picture.
I don't believe in. Why would you ever want to start a freshman quarterback over a guy that would be a senior?
Yeah, I know exactly.
That's not even a conversation.
Yeah, I don't really get that one. So I don't. Yeah, like I said, that's setting him up for failure in my opinion. But he could be ready to go at some point. Don't need him right now. Need Noah. But I don't want Brady to lock he is with. All right, now let's see here. Mr. Creeper Ashley says, I will have to reach out to the Tijuana Swingers Club again. Oh, interesting. So, all right. So it's yeah, Kobe. Yes. All right. So, like I said, now looking ahead a little bit to Colorado, I think Brent's got to win that game.
I mean, if they don't win that game, I know people are like, oh, they'll beat Kansas and Baylor. I don't know why people think that. You're one of those people. You think Arizona's going to win 3 more games?
Hey man, you're the one that's all in publicly on Brent, so I don't know.
Right, before the season, I said 5-7, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, well, there you go. The let's see this.
I don't know why anyone they could very well beat Colorado, but when you look at Colorado, they're basically Arizona.
Oh, no, they are. They're just going to be at home this time, and Arizona's had no success.
That's why I don't get it. So Georgia Tech, one of the best teams in the country, they lost by a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
BYU, one of the best teams in the country, they lost by 3 at home.
They beat Iowa State, who we broke, so we can't really give a lot of credit.
Right. So they lost by 14 at TCU, and they lost by 16 at Houston. At Houston, they started basically me at quarterback. They're home.
Yeah,
they're very. So it's not. They're not an awful team. They are Arizona. They're very similar.
If Arizona wins 5 games, how does Lev sell? What is the
Can't do it. Can't. I think he would agree. Can't do it. They have to get to 6.
Interesting.
I think 6 is an easy sell, whether you believe it or not.
Interesting. All right. Okay, so Arizona's got to get there. Now, we're at time for our power rankings, and we're going to get to basketball recruiting here in a few minutes here because that's going to be really big as well. But first, let's get to our power rankings, baby. And I know that Arizona has dropped in my power rankings.
To 2?
Yeah, bumped them off the top line. Hey, Tech lost, so Tech lost, so that's kind of where we're at. All right, now. I made some headway. No Ben One White on the.
I helped you out a lot.
No. These were easy. I was vindicated last week. I think I might even be in the lead because of how much I destroyed you.
I went the opposite of every 50-50 game, and I still doubt you had the lead.
Nah, it's very.
Cody,
close.
do you have it?
Cody, Cody's trolling me though.
Cody, do you have the numbers yet?
No, I'll do it soon though. I'll check it right now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. All right.
He texted me last night. He goes, "Sheer, what's our red line accountability game of the week?"
Oh, dude, I love. I
gave it. I already gave it. I gave it to him, and it's a great game.
Right. I love. Let's see here. Jimbo Fisher wants to get back into coaching. All right. We would all. Hey, seriously, we would all take Jimbo Fisher, right?
Yeah. Okay. Here's a controversial one for you. Ed O wants to get back into coaching.
Yeah, I don't know about his. The problem with Ed O is that I don't know about his.
Ed O working for a woman is.
I think it's very. I didn't want to say that, but I think
Ed O and Desiree is prime time television, baby. Sign me up.
My biggest problem is I can't understand Ed O. He sounds like he's chewing on rocks.
Yeah, like you don't care because you don't transcribe anything, but transcribing Ed O would be horrific.
Coach, can you please remove your tongue? Oh, we need to take him to Eris Dental. Removing his tongue might actually help his speaking. But yes. Okay, now. Okay, so let's get to our power rankings right now. At number 1, I am still taking. I don't believe that a woman AD is going to hire John Gruden or Ed O. That is just my opinion. I could be totally wrong on that. Maybe I am. I think it's very difficult to hire either one of those.
Why not both?
Yeah, I was going to bring him in. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Now, yeah, why not? Okay. Arizona, I still go in Texas Tech at 1. I think with Texas Tech, listen, I think they would have beat you. By the way, is ASU the luckiest team in the country?
Yes.
Dude, it's insane how lucky these losers get. I'm still going Texas Tech. I think if they had the Morgan or Morton guy or whatever his name is, I think they would have won by 2 touchdowns. They still almost won with that backup who sucks. But I'm going Texas Tech right there, Skier. I still think they're good.
I'm going BYU. I mean, look, eventually you gotta look.
You gotta knock off the king.
BYU schedule upcoming. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Let me read it real quick because it's just stupid. So they go to Iowa State this week, right? Then they have a bye week. Then they go to Texas Tech. Then they play TCU. Then they go to Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. So they're losing at least 1, probably 2 games. So I'll keep them number 1 until that happens. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to all my people in Provo. They love us.
Yeah, no, I love BYU fans.
Yeah, we're big.
Yeah, I'm going BYU at 2. I'm going BYU at 2. I back the Bear. I back the Bareback. No, that sounds awful. Wasn't that the name of the movie, Bareback Mountain?
Brokeback Mountain.
Or Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, I'll have to ask Ben one about that one. But BYU though, I'm going BYU at 2. Listen, I like their fan base. I like their coaches. I like Sataki. I like the yes, and like I said, and there's red line accountability there. I like BYU.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of where it's at. By the way, do people realize, because we're going up to Vegas for Arizona, Florida, how much Ben One White fun is going to be in Sin City?
Whew.
Man,
Wow.
we are going to real time. We are going to get so many, so many. I really want to tell him the Ben One story when he got up there and he came back down the elevator empty-handed. That was very funny. Maybe, but I will not. Because on this show we're mature and we take the high road.
Where did you book everything yet?
Yeah. I'm already booked. I'm at the MGM or the Park MGM.
I'm at the normal MGM.
Oh, loser. Ha ha. So we'll.
That's good. That gives me an excuse to stay away from you guys.
Oh yeah, well exactly. No, I'm going to be sending Ben One White over to you. He's going to probably be wanting to say, "Hey man, can I get you? Can I get you out of there?" So that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, now, all right. Now at number 3, here, I'm going Utah.
Oh, come on.
Why? Why?
Mike.
Why can't I go Utah?
You go whoever you want. This is your
it's my list, not yours.
Yeah, you do what you want.
Yeah, you know me. It's my list, not yours. Yeah.
What Ben One White does in Vegas does not stay in Vegas.
That does not stay in Vegas.
No, Brad the Bully Hudson. We will tell everyone.
We've got to. We should literally video all of Ben One's moves.
Yeah. We're gonna have a Ben One blog. That's what we're gonna call it.
A Ben One vlog.
Ben One vlog.
Oh my gosh, a Ben One vlog. Yeah. Okay, I'm going Utah. I'm going Utah because of this. Because Utah beat the snot out of ASU. Boom.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. And I don't even like Utah.
I'm going ASU.
Loser.
Utah beat ASU badly. I get it. ASU was without Levitt, but Utah just lost to Tech badly and then lost to BYU badly. They got their butts kicked that game. So
yeah, but let's see here. I'm still going Utah on that one. Also, I need somebody to look this up. Kobe L. Thiel or somebody in there. Who has the tiebreaker? Because Skier was telling me that somehow, even though Texas Tech lost to ASU, that to get into the Big 12 championship game, that Texas Tech somehow has the tiebreaker. I don't know how that's possible when you actually, if they're tied and they play one head-to-head on the opponent's opposing field. I don't know how that's possible.
Head-to-head competition. So, yeah, they would.
Oh, so you were lying to me.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. You got me excited. You got me excited there for a second.
We both went 5-5. You didn't even beat me at picks.
That's all crap, dude. That's literally crap. That's Cody Riggin. That's
you can't. Mike can't claim it on trolling too because he went 1-4 in Big 12 games.
Mike, I handed you that week.
No, you did. Like what? What do you mean?
I gave every 50-50 game, like Bowling Green or whatever. I went the opposite way.
I won more. I won the Duke game.
Yeah. We're going to have to do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where am I on? I'm on tomorrow. I'm not on Friday, right?
Of course you're on tomorrow. Yeah, you should come on Friday, though, too.
You both picked Cal.
Okay.
Mike won the Duke game.
Mm-hmm.
You both picked Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Mike won Michigan. Sheer won Bowling Green.
Oh, he's winning cold soup games.
You both lost Texas Tech. You both won TCU. Sheer won UCF. You both lost Utah, and you both lost Arizona.
Oh, cold soup games shouldn't count for this. That's crap.
What?
Yeah,
I am on Friday. I'm getting my tires done on Friday, but I'll get an Uber if you need.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Number 4, I'm going Iowa State.
What? Mike, you're missing a very key team at number 4. You're not going Iowa State. I'm going to help you here.
I don't want to go where I should go at number 4.
Where should you go at number 4?
ASU.
No.
Who should I go at number 4?
My number 4 is, I'll just tell you because you're going to agree with it, is Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Cincinnati. I'll go with Cincinnati as well. Yeah, I got Cincinnati at 4. Yeah, I like Cincinnati. I told you Cincinnati was good.
They're good. They're very good. Have we considered Arizona will beat them?
No. Definitely
Just making sure.
Yeah. No chance. No chance. Also, I like how ASU fans make fun of
Who
you
do
for
they
not
play?
going to away games to like Cincinnati or like it's like, dude. You
So here's I'm gonna set this straight. So it's our boy Mark Tubbs or whatever it is. He was making fun of me last night because he was like, "Was you even at Women's Basketball Media Day?" No, I was
correct.
not.
Why would you go to
No.
Women's Basketball Media Day?
And the reason I don't go is number one, and I don't go to men's either.
No, I can
Number
tell
one,
you why you don't go because you don't care.
Well, it's not only that, but like men's media day is today. Number one is it's in Kansas City, and number two, we get Tommy Lloyd once a week. We get the players whenever we want. Why am I going to interview Tommy Lloyd? I cover Arizona. I don't cover the Big 12.
Right.
Piece
So
of crap,
yeah.
idiot. Cincinnati has Baylor, Utah, and then Arizona. Will they lose a game before Arizona? Baylor at home, at Utah.
Yes, definitely.
Damn.
Definitely. You agree?
I think Arizona's going to
Wait.
crush Cincinnati.
All right. Now, Dennis Walsh just puts, I think he puts it very well. He says Shear doesn't go because Shelby doesn't want him to get close to Jay. That's a great point.
Honestly,
that's a great point. That picture is so great, you and Jay.
No comment.
All right. Now, we're going to get one more team in here, and then we're going to get some reads in. I'm going ASU at 5. Now, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on this power ranking. I'll put them at 5. Here's where I need how do we get Dilly to the Cardinals?
I don't think we do. Well, no, the Cardinals actually,
Yeah, they got it. Gannon sucks. Get rid of him and just hire Dilly.
Yeah.
How do we get Dilly to the Cardinals? That's what we need. We need Dilly out of ASU. He's too much of a problem for us.
That's a good point.
I think you got to get him to ASU. By the way, do you see Tyson's out this week?
Not yet.
But most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Well, I mean, not good, but we want him to be fully healthy by the time he gets back on the field. Yes. Now we need to get him. We need to get Dilly out of ASU. I don't care how it happens. By the way, did you watch that? Like his post-game pressers, his post-game pressers, like on the field, like.
If Brennan did what Kenny did, you would kill him. Did you see his post-game presser on the field?
No, but the thing about
he started crying and then he walked away.
The thing about it, though, is that it's all genuine.
I know. I'm just Mike. No, I love Kenny's post. I'm talking on the field. When they interviewed Kenny on the field after the Tech game, he started crying and walked away. If Brent did that, you would destroy
It's not the
him.
same, though, because that's who he is. That would be Brent just making something up, though. That's the difference. That's just who Dilling is.
Mike, come on.
That's who he is. No, it's not the same because it's different.
Who are you to judge human male tears?
Who
are you?
Yeah, it just is. I think it's I want Dilly out of there though. We need Dilly to go somewhere else. All right. So who do you have at 5?
Utah.
All right.
Although supposedly Dampier may not play this week against Colorado, so Colorado could beat Utah.
All right. Let's get a couple reads in here, and then we'll get. And I think it's awesome how he celebrates with the students. Yes. All right. Now, Kopal. Yeah. All right. Now, Joe, is there a bigger liar in this chat than Joseph? Seriously.
No, absolutely not.
Joseph's been promising for like 4 weeks that he's going to go to Kopal. He promised this months ago, and he didn't do it as well. Promised a real time. He said last week, all week, that he had until Friday. He never did it. And he's not going to do it this week as well. I don't just stop lying. Either way, Kopal, though. Go there and mention Mike Luke for a free elote rib. No, you don't have till Friday. You were saying that last time. You were saying that last week as well. Okay, for a free elote rib, just say Mike Luke. It makes me feel good about myself. Now, Mexican food delivered nationwide at mymexicanmenu.com. Use code AZ12 for 10% off your order. Tucson's contemporary Mexican food. CopalTucson.com. Book your next large party or corporate event with Kopal. Large party packages available. We also cater any event. Baggins. Gourmet sandwiches at its finest. Now, Dennis Walsh, I don't think we've ever seen Dennis Walsh, or I don't think we've seen Dennis Walsh real time this week, have we?
Not to my knowledge.
Yes, Big 12 Bobby. Big 12 Bobby's a real one, unlike Joseph. Get the jackfruit tacos. Yummy. All right, so locally owned and operated. They are sponsoring Ben 1 going to Las Vegas, which is going to be a lot of fun. We are going to have a lot of fun with that one.
And one jackfruit.
Yeah, Ben One Baggins, baby. So join the VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444. Boom. Thanks. All right, check it out. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Don't ask for the Dennis Walsh special. All right, Foster Plumbing, baby. Back the pipe. All right, now, there's this guy, Sergio Macias, in the comments that was complaining that I was talking about farts on the show yesterday. And then he said, yeah, that's why Locked On got rid of you. No, dummy, I quit Locked On because I didn't have the time to do all of that. Plus, I'm not going to do post-game shows. So nice try in the comments. But I'm going to continue to talk about farts on the show because farts make me laugh. Foster Plumbing is your elixir to all of this, though. Back the pipe. Now, you saw it said to yourself, residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured. Water heaters, 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. Call 520-603-3817 to schedule service time. Or let's see here, Big 12 Bobby. Find a. Yeah, I don't want to get into that one. All right, so again, check it out. Drain cleaning, all of that stuff. Foster Plumbing Incorporated. And honestly, I have no clue the new Locked On guy is. Seems like, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he's making a big mistake that he doesn't know about. And somebody should actually probably alert him to this. Do you know about this, Skier, what he's doing?
No, what?
He thinks Rich Carrillo is actually an Arizona fan, and he's tweeting at Rich Carrillo to please have all of his Arizona friends watch the show.
Don't tell him.
That was
No, don't tell him at all.
Yeah, I was all right. I'll go get the fart ninja in a second. But that was very, very funny. I was talking with somebody about that, and because he thinks Rich is actually an Arizona fan. It's like so. Now, one other thing. All right, Foster Plumbing, check it out. Now, Tim Daniel, the AI. I have invited Tim Daniel onto the show. We'll see if he actually accepts. Do you think there's any chance he accepts here?
None. Zero.
All right. Yeah. I put it at about. What do you put the chances are that he's AI?
I don't know. After I found that personal account, I think
I kind of believe he's a real person now because of that. I think that he is. I think that he is probably. I'll put it at 60-40. He's not AI. I've been convinced.
That private account I found.
The private account is very tedious. So anyways, Foster Plumbing. Now, Skier, talk about your next team real quick. I'm going to go get a fart ninja. Hold on. I'll be back in just a second.
You said you were going to go get a fart off. I was like,
yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't need to leave for that. All right. Here, just talk. Skier, Cody, talk.
My number 6 is my number 6 is Iowa State. I know they're not very good right now, but they're still a talented football team. It kind of goes to hell after the top 5. They play BYU and ASU the next 2 weeks, and then TCU. So they're either going to be done or proven to be pretty good. They're injured as heck, but I like them. Even though they beat the crap out of Arizona, they should be number 6. Look at Mike getting fart ninjas. Boom. Look at that timing. Look at those abs. My God. Who's Frost Terror? Oh, that's
I'm back. Okay.
Boom.
I'm back.
Done.
Check. All right, you guys ready? All right, here it is. Here's the fart ninja. And then we'll get back to everything. Watch this. Tell me if you can hear. All right, you guys see it? See it? Here it is. Watch this.
That sounds like the Green Valley read. That was a good one.
Yeah, hold on.
The second one sounded like the Green Valley read.
Hold on. What? Oh, holy moly. One more.
Dude, my dogs are looking up. They don't like it. Green Valley, decorative rock. Holy Moses.
Isn't this amazing? It doesn't stop.
It's not stopping.
Oh, man, that was wet.
My dogs keep looking like, what is that noise?
All right, wet for accountability. Oh, gosh. All right, there you go. You guys asked for it, and you got it. There you go. Fart ninjas. All right, you got ISU at 6. I got ISU at 6 as well. I am listen, I can't really blame blame ISU for their free fall. That's not their fault. It has something to that has nothing to do with them. I think ISU would be better or could be better. I'm going Yeah, I'm going ISU at 6.
Thank you, Michael.
All right, Sheer, what do you got at 7?
Houston. I got Houston. I realize that their record is probably better than some of the teams ahead of them. The issue is that they've not played anyone whatsoever, and the only team they played is Texas Tech. They play ASU this week. They'll lose. They actually have one of the easiest schedules. Then they play West Virginia, UCF, TCU, and Baylor. They only play one good team in the Big 12.
Yeah, I mean, so and the official account went after you. I still don't think Houston's good. I just think we
Houston
suck.
football. The official
Yeah.
Houston football did.
Yeah, did you see that? It was like an official Houston account that went after you with the
I
school
know
and
there's a-
everything. And they went after you. It was a vicious assault on your manhood. No Ben One White. Yeah, okay. Houston, I think Houston, listen, here's where I came away. I don't think Houston's good, even though I don't think Houston's good, but they're better than we are. How about that?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at. They're better than we are. And I think the thing that bothers me about Houston is that I think if we played Houston 10 times, I think Houston would win 7 or 8 because they definitely figured Arizona out. And I don't think there's anything that Arizona could do about that. Now I am a little.
Cody told us not to pick any more teams because he's busy.
All right, fine. Well, that's fine because it's the last picks that I like the most. So, anyways, we'll come. Excuse me, mouth fart.
The last picks they're still. It's too obvious.
All right, fine. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's just talk about where.
Brett McMurphy, your boy Brett McMurphy tweeted something. Power teams with the worst conference records in the past 2 seasons. Okay. Purdue 0-15.
Yeah, they suck.
That's Oklahoma State 1-14. There's some prizes on here. Kentucky 1-12. Florida State 2-13.
We're better than Florida State.
Arizona 4-11.
That's not as bad as I thought it would have been, actually.
4-11
Wait a
is not
second.
bad.
Wait a second. We won 3 conference games last year?
Well, no, we won.
We didn't win 3 conference games last year.
No, we won this year. We've won
One.
one.
We won 1 and we won 2 last year.
Yeah.
So we're 3. We don't have 4.
Do we?
Yeah. Tyler Warden. Yes, good point. We'll get to that in just a second.
Hold on.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, K-State was not a.
No, that's why he's counting K-State.
He's counting K-State, but he's wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong. It's actually
wrong.
3.
I'll never forget Brett McMurphy telling you the entire.
No, they beat Houston last year.
Yeah, so that was 2 wins. They beat Houston and they beat Utah. That was it. 2 wins.
Oh, that's right. He's counting Kansas State.
So he's wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong. Should I correct him?
You should correct him. Yes, you should say, "Hello, we're actually 3-12, not or." Yes, exactly. Get it right.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's actually inaccurate.
Hey, dummy, we're
Word.
worse than that. Give us our just due. Come on, man. Yeah. Hey, my favorite Brett McMurphy story, though, will always be Brett McMurphy telling Shear that Arizona's not leaving to the Big 12. And I keep telling Shear, oh, this guy's definitely wrong.
I told him he was wrong, to be fair. I was like, you're wrong. Well, I told him he was wrong, too.
Yeah, and then he just kept saying, and then when it happened, he said that things changed or whatever. Oh, get out of here. Okay, now let's just talk about. All right, since Cody's busy, let's just talk real quick about where
he's back.
All right, you're back. Okay, yeah, all right, good. Yeah, back to Cody. All right, back.
Cody, you're back, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Now 8. Who do you have at 8?
No, who's your 7? Houston.
7. No, I got Houston at 7 as well.
My 8 is
I got
TCU.
Kansas at 8. Or no, I forgot about TCU. I got TCU at 8. I hate Hoover, but I got that.
Yeah, I know. TCU, pretty good.
TCU's been disappointing to me this season.
Why? They're 5-2.
I thought
they lost to ASU by 3, and then they lost at Kansas State. That's it.
Yeah, I know, but I still thought the ASU game I can never forgive them for.
They're going to beat West Virginia, so they'll be 6-2. Then they have Iowa State, BYU, Houston, and Cincinnati.
You don't know they're going to beat West
They're
Virginia.
going to be an 8-win team. I do know.
Pittsburgh thought they were going to beat West Virginia. How'd that work?
You and that Pittsburgh thing. They've lost like
Pittsburgh's good.
8 starters since that game.
And Pittsburgh's good. Okay, so all right, so you got Houston. All right, now at number, all right, you got TCU. I'll go TCU there as well. All right, now
number at this point.
No, number 9. I got Baylor. Now listen, Skier and Kobe Elfield picked Baylor to win the conference. They're idiots. Baylor sucks. But that being said, I think they're about 9. I think that's about right. Let's see. Yeah, so that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Baylor at 9. Are you gonna copy me?
I'm going Jay. I got Jay on 9.
You got Jay? All right. Yeah. But that's more of a
I
love
think it
triangle.
goes to crap right here. Like, I think once you hit like 5, the top 5, it goes to crap.
Yeah. That's what's so enjoyable about this conference. This is bad football, but it's impossibly entertaining. Okay, I'm gonna go Kansas at 10. I think that I don't think Kansas is good. I know Skier is saying that would be a really good win for Arizona. I don't really.
It'd be a good win.
Yeah.
Be a good.
Right. You're literally saying if you beat the 10th best team in the Big 12 at home, that's a good win.
Yeah. Okay. You ready for this? You ready for this? I'm gonna get you right here.
Ben One White.
Name a better win under Brent Brennan than beating Kansas.
Oh, there is none, but that's the point.
No,
I
win.
No, you don't win. That's not the point.
That would be the best win of the Brent Brennan era.
Yeah, Big 12 Bobby hits it really well. He just goes, any W is a good win right now. That's very, very true.
Here's a question. If Arizona beats Colorado at Colorado, is that the best win of the
Brent
Brennan era?
Without question. That being said, I'm not going to pick Arizona in that game. It's going to be the first time all season.
You're picking Dion?
I hope I'm wrong. But the thing about this, we're paragons of virtue and trust on this show. And so I can never just say something just to say it. I have to mean it. So, I'm going, all right. So we got KUM at 10. And let's see, who do you have at 10, Skier?
Baylor.
All right. Now, this is where it gets exciting. All of these other teams are cold soup as well, and that's what's fun about this. This is cold soup. Okay, now
I can't believe you just said you're going to pick Dion.
Well, I don't want to. I want to be wrong.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you do a lot.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure as we get closer, I'll probably still.
I'll convince you.
As we get closer, who am I kidding? I'll probably still.
What a weekend that could be.
Yeah. Oh man,
we're going to Vegas the next day.
We're going to Vegas the next day, and on top of that, Rage and Kobe L. Thiel, I think, are staying together. So yeah, we should.
Are you flying?
What's that?
Are you flying?
No, I'm probably just going to go with you. Not for sure yet, but I'll probably just go with you.
You should fly.
What's
I don't
that?
want to be in the car with all that gas. You should fly.
Yeah. I'll just bring this.
You have it. We should do the thing where you fart on Ben One White for an hour and see if he cares.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. It was a very, very fun part of my very fun vacation, a working vacation. Okay, now at 11 here, here's where it gets interesting. I am going to go. Am I ready to pull the plug?
I did it.
I'm doing it. I'm going to Arizona. I'm back in the A. Yes, I'm back in the A. We got Arizona at 11. Arizona 11, but with an arrow pointing up.
Yeah, on an upward for now trajectory. Hey, I'll tell you this: they're not going to move down this week.
They're not moving down, and we can only move up. There's a chance that Arizona is in the top 10 in the conference by this time next week. This is true.
How?
Because some teams in front, you just need to move up one spot. Teams in front look really bad.
Here we go. Here's how this happens. If Kansas loses to Kansas State, Arizona has to pass Kansas.
All right. Dennis Walsh puts it very well. If you don't back the A at 11th, you don't get to back the A when we're 7th. That is Dennis Walsh is the man.
If you don't back the A when we've got 4 wins, don't back the A when we've got 5.
By the way, it was really funny. He said, I think on the postgame show, if you don't back the A when we suck, don't back the A when we're mid. It's so true. All right. So now at 12, here's where it gets fascinating. I don't like to have to do this. I don't feel good about it. I feel dirty. I'm going Colorado at 12.
Whoa.
Here's my problem. I'm glad that they've lost games, but Colorado at home is actually pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I mean, they are. Georgia Tech.
The worst game, we need that to be a day game. If that's a night game, I give Arizona no chance.
Yeah, well, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Night game, and it's their homecoming too, by the way.
Oh, but the home, but they'll all be stoned and like.
That's what I'm saying. At night, they'll be drunk and stoned and rowdy.
Yeah, no, that's what we want. Plus, the players will probably be on there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go at. I'm gonna go Colorado at 12.
I respect it. I went Kansas State at 12.
Okay. All right. I got it. Yeah. Kansas State's a weird one. I know you picked them to win the conference before the season. You look like an idiot.
I think they're still kind of good, but I can't figure them out.
Yeah, Colorado fans. I've been to a Colorado game. They can't drink at all. They're pathetic fans. Although I'm going to say this about Colorado fans. Let me rephrase. The ones that were there before Dion, you're all cool. The ones that just got there with Dion, you all suck. Okay.
I think their weed's overrated too.
Yeah, we have better weed here.
Yeah, I went to Colorado and I partook it.
Yeah. Sheer not knowing how to light a joint is still the funniest.
I know now.
I had to literally light Shear's joints for him in Seattle because he didn't know
won't
how.
smoke. It's very disappointing. What's his excuse?
I think his significant other doesn't like. I mean, I don't know. It's just a guess, but who knows? But I had to light Shear's joint. Ben wouldn't smoke. So all right, now let's now at 13 here. I'm going Kansas State. Do you bring back Avery Anderson or Avery Johnson next year?
Honestly, no. Well,
I mean, because he kind of sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. You paid him a lot of money though.
Yeah, but he's not good.
True.
All right, I'm going Kansas State right there.
I'm going Colorado. And I still think Colorado may not be as bad.
By the way, did your friend respond to you then about Caleb Love?
No, he's on the opening. It's a G League 2A deal,
right? But can he actually play tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He can play a certain amount of games, and then they got to move him back. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, all right. So, all right. There's that. Now we're here. It gets really, really fascinating. Who do you have at 14?
It doesn't get fascinating at all, Mike.
Right,
it's West Virginia. Sorry, it's UCF, West Virginia, Oklahoma State. That's it.
I am going West Virginia, UCF, and
Mike,
Oklahoma
UCF
State.
just won a game.
West Virginia beat Pitt.
Mike, UCF just – Mike, do you know who UCF beat last week?
Who they beat?
They beat West Virginia.
That doesn't matter. Matchups.
They beat West Virginia 45-13. And
but that's because West Virginia. Yeah, but that was because West Virginia's. I didn't even know.
Like they beat West Virginia by 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? All right. I stand on what I'm saying.
Stupid.
Yeah. Oklahoma State sucks. We'll go with that. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, it's probably not a great look. Yeah, Mike, lock it in. Sorry about that. But yeah, I stand by what I say. Okay.
Oh, the USA Today coaches poll just came out.
For basketball?
Arizona's 13th.
I think people are underrated. I think people are underrating Arizona nationally. I really do. I know people don't really care about it, but I think people are underrating Arizona nationally. All right, let's talk basketball. Let's talk about something that's actually fun to talk about. Oh, well, this is fun too, just in an ironic way. Okay, so Skier. This team checks off a lot of boxes. Talking about this with William, I firmly believe this is going to be Tommy Lloyd's best team.
I get it.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Braden Burries at first. Braden Burries is he's really, really good.
I think I've said this before, and I don't usually make too many evals off the red and blue game, but I firmly believe Braden Burries will lead this team in scoring.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Now, are you worried about the free throw shooting? No.
Not kind of.
Not yet. Not yet. I need to. No. I think they're going to focus on that a bit. I think they're going to focus on that. I think they're going to focus on that a lot. Now, listen, if they play, who are we playing on? Like Embry Tech or something on Monday?
Embry Riddle.
Yeah. The hell isn't that like an aeronautical school or something? I'll put it to you like this: when it comes to if the free throws suck again, then I'm going to have some concerns. But I'm not off one game. I'm not going to be too worried about it.
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, it's one game.
Braden Burries is really, really, really good, though. And that's why, again, Dennis Walsh keeps saying that this team's going to suck because you're too reliant on freshmen. These aren't normal freshmen. And I think you could tell that by looking at Braden L. Burries.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Now,
he's just really good. He's smart. He's not like wowing people with his athleticism and all that, but he's very he knows where to go. He knows the angles. He knows where he can get to a spot.
Ben One White?
Yeah. He plays. He's just. I like him a lot. A lot.
I'm a big fan as well. I think the Red Wines guy deleted his account. I can't find him on here because I was about to troll him. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's good. Now let's talk a little bit about who should be the starting five. I am fine with starting ADO. I have no problem starting ADO until he gives me a reason not to. I thought he was fine in that game. I have no problem with that. Let's talk about now. Dennis Walsh says, yes, Mike, I don't believe they can win a championship. These freshmen aren't as good as you said they would be. So let's see. I think you're way ahead of yourself. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah, Dennis Walsh really throwing down the gauntlet. All right, let's talk though about
Baggins to calm down.
Yeah, you need some Baggins, baby. All right, now let's talk about Jaden Bradley though. The 3-point shot looked good. The 3-point shot looked really good. He was taking it. I love seeing that. Jaden Bradley, big fan of Jaden Bradley.
Yeah, I mean the dude put up 200 threes a day in the offseason, like literally. Right. I mean he knows what he needs to improve on. Yeah, I think overall, he's going to have a better season. I don't know what that'll look like statistically, but he's going to have a better season.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a better season as well. And I think that he just looked confident. It looked like, is there something that with him that you also look at and you're like, all right, he just felt maybe not having what's his name? Not having Caleb around means that feels a little bit more of a oomph to be able to take that next step.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, but we'll see, because now he might do very similar, because Braden's a very talented player too. But I think that if Jaden wants to play in the MNBA, he's got to take that next step.
Yeah, he's got to take that next step, and it's this year or bust. Now, I disagree. I love TJ Van Marder's, but it's never Final Four or bust for me. I think that's way too.
What happens if you make it to the Elite Eight and you lose on a last-second shot?
Yeah, I mean, that to me,
someone gets hurt.
I will say this: I do think that this team is primed to take that next step. But at the same time, like we shall see. Now, yes, in the law of averages, we are more than due for multiple Final Fours. Let's talk about Krivas here for a second. I got to get slander Dennis Walsh one more. Dennis Walsh actually didn't say any of that stuff before, but he did say this. He's still bashing Krivas. That's
such a big dub for me.
That's a big dub for me as well. We do.
Yeah, because you usually don't like the cold soups. So
no, I would say, the thing about him though is that we're not calling him a glacier anymore. We're calling him an iceberg. So an iceberg is a little sleeker. So Dennis Walsh is now complaining that I can't even remember, but it was sent to me, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy hates Mo Krivas. Mo Krivas had 12 and 17. Will we take 12 and 17 as
I think he had 11.
Average?
I think he only had 11 points.
11. All right. Yes. Now, Tyler Warden says, all right, now, here's where I'm going to combat, though, Dennis Walsh. He says, victory laps after one exhibition game. I would generally agree with you, but you are the one tweeting out what you've seen from Krivas in the first 16 minutes. And then, so you were doing that as well, my friend.
Krivas is going to be more than fine. I don't, I can't stress that enough. I'm not worried about Krivas.
I am not worried at all about Krivas. I think he's going to be just fine. And here's the other thing. You got the man of girth behind him. You got Tobe Awaka. That sounds terrible. You got Tobe Awaka behind him as well. So the man of girth. You're going to be, the center position is going to be just fine.
Yeah, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, this is going to be a good team. I also, take that. Yeah, nice try. I see everything. Let's see. Now, Big 12 Bobby, the great Big 12 Bobby, says, if we can expect those stats from Mo as averages, I will handwrite him an apology. There are going to be a lot of people who are going to have to handwrite him an apology. Now, next to him, though, Koa L. Pete. I'm guaranteeing you this. I love Koa. I think he's awesome. And don't forget the two dunks as well. I'm going to say this, though, about Koa Pete. The Spacer dweebs are going to get on him at some point this year.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. AZ Abyss or Fry Rice or AJTO, like all those guys, but they are absolutely going to get on Koa Pete, because they're going to say, well, this team, they lost because they can't shoot. The reason they can't shoot is because Koa Pete can't shoot. It's going to happen. The Spacer losers are going to do this.
Yep, 100%. No doubt about it.
Right.
I don't know if it'll be wrong at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a shooter. That's not what he is.
Right. By the way, if we have determined that AD is a role player, why are we putting him in the starting lineup? A lot of teams that win championships start role players, my friend. A lot of teams that make Final Fours start role players.
I think it's a
yeah. You can't.
incorrect assumption that everybody on every team that's a starter is like,
Yeah,
really
Brad,
good.
do better. Now Mike just hedged on 11 and 17 a game. I don't think he's going to average. I mean, heck, maybe he does. He's like, watch, he comes out. He's like Shaquille O'Crevis. Like, that'd be so good. He's just like, yeah, it'd be very, very good. Yeah. So again, we're going to be fine. Need Down says, I love Koa, but did he look a little slow? I have absolutely no concerns about. I have
That's
absolutely
how he
no
plays.
concerns.
He's not the fastest dude, but he's not
Right.
slow.
Right. Yes, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but that's I've just found red wines. Yes. Okay. Red wines. Hey, red wines. Yeah. All right. So I have no problem though with Koa. Now I will say this. His free throws did look a little uncomfortable.
That's because he can't shoot free throws.
Well, that's the one that I'm worried. I'm not really worried so much about the other guys shooting free throws. Koa, I worry a little bit about shooting free throws. Those look kind of gross, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's not going to be a good free throw shooter.
Yes,
I don't think that's going to change. That kind of is what he is.
Yeah, that's going to be it is, and we just need to basically need to embrace it. Yeah, there we go. Now, all right, now, I'm about to tweet out at him as well. We're going to talk about Caleb here in a second. Now, Dwayne and Yvonne, where are you at with Dwayne and Yvonne?
Dwayne's got to Dwayne was invisible that game. I like Yvonne. I think Yvonne's going to be really good. You could just tell he's got an advanced IQ of the game. Once he got comfortable, he made a very advanced post move. I think he's going to be just fine. Dwayne's it feels like Dwayne's almost getting his legs under him a little bit.
It's almost like Dwayne is like still. I never believed that stuff that he was 100%. I just, he's still walking around in a boot. So I don't care. And they keep talking about it too. And again, I could be wrong, but they keep talking about the boot too. Like, it's like, he just does it to have fun. Who puts a boot on to have fun if you don't need it?
I don't know if he's still wearing the boot. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I'd give that boot the boot if I don't need it.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's good. No, Yvonne's good. Yvonne's not cold soup either. And I think what's all great about Yvonne and Aristode, though, is that they give you more position flexibility as well. I think that's the great part about it. Position flexibility. They can play the 3, the 4. You can play them up front. Yes, and everybody agrees. You don't wear a boot just to wear a boot. So yeah, I'll give it the boot. Yes. Yeah, Sean Elliott wore a knee brace for fun. Yes, correct. All right, but yeah, I like it though. This team goes 8 deep. 8 deep. That's my type. God. Yeah, Ben White. So Evan Nelson, though, I think Evan Nelson's going to be able to play a couple minutes per half. That's all I want from Evan Nelson.
He is what we said he's going to be. He's going to play 3 or 4 minutes a half, and that'll be it.
And if you watched anything from Evan that says, okay, he's going to be totally overwhelmed going out there, he's going to be just fine. Is he going to be great? No, but he's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
By the way, someone should interface on campus and see if they can find a walker. That's very, very good. So, all right, don't ask about ADO. All right, now the Delgado sisters are complaining about ADO. We're not going to get into that one. So now we're going to talk Arizona, Florida, because we were going to be boots on the ground in that one. We were going to assume that Arizona beats Embry-Riddle.
That's an exhibition, by the way.
Yeah, but we're going to assume they win.
Embry-Riddle's, I mean,
they're tough.
Have you seen who their head coach is?
Who's their head coach?
Ben Tucker.
Ben Tucker's their head coach?
Yeah.
Wow, he just started following me on Twitter. I went to school. I had classes with Ben Tucker.
Ben Tucker's their head coach.
I did not know that.
Or Ben Tucker's. There's something about Ben Tucker. Maybe he's not the head coach.
No, I don't think he's their head coach. I think I would have known that.
Where's Ben Tucker?
Ben One Tucker.
I think Bruce was telling me that, but I don't know. I don't think he's right. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There you go.
Yeah, you piece of crap.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. So,
Ben Tucker was selected after being I'm looking at it right now. Nailed it. They got some really good players that I think you'll recognize, by the way.
Right. What do you got?
Really good players.
Right. What do you got? Talk to me.
They got a really good player out of Arizona, Lex Klontz.
Oh, he's great.
The guy from some Cesar Chavez, your guy. They got a kid out of Brophy, Connor Ivy.
Oh, those kids are great. I don't know.
They got a guy from Surprise. They got They got a guy that you like from Shadow Ridge High School out of South Sudan. Okay,
Oh,
that
South
was just possible.
Wait a second. There's a high school.
190 pounds.
There's a high school in South Sudan called Shadow Ridge High School. Get out of
He
here.
went to Shadow Ridge. He was originally born in. He graduated Shadow Ridge High School. This guy is 6'10", 195 pounds.
Holy moly, that's
I'll send you a picture.
Hey, you talk about some guy that needs almost cheese-based dishes. All right, everybody. Bryce is going to redshirt. He's not going to play. Okay, so let's get a couple reads in here. I want to talk Arizona, Florida. Then I want to talk Cam Williams.
Oh, their assistant is Ben Olsen.
Ben Olsen. Gosh.
Ben
All right,
Olsen.
now Jesse's Tattoo Shop. All right. Oh, hey, all right, Jesse's Tattoo Shop. Call 520-358-2881. Now, Golf Links and Pantano, a sober shop. Wear a tattoo that speaks to your story. Look at this. Look at this tattoo right here. That thing's awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to start that. And you go in there, you know that it's going to be done professionally as well. Our good pal Kobe Alfiel said he's going to get his first tattoo, and he's going to get it there. The other thing about Jesse's Tattoo Shop, again, on the east side, Golf Links and Pantano, it's huge. It's fun. You walk in there, and you know that it's going to be done right. And they do a lot of stuff in the community coming up. Now, you got the Tattoo Expo coming up here as well, 24th, 25th, and 26th. I will actually be going to this as well. So, Cody, can you bring the picture up, please? Thanks. So the Tattoo Expo is, this looks awesome. So InkersTattooExpo.com, 915-319-2942, $20 a day, $40 3-day pass, vendors, food, drinks, and much more. And again, top artists from all over the nation, live performances. It's going to be a lot of fun. I will be there. And they also got the Toy Drive coming up here as well. Toy Drive, yes. So great thing about the Toy Drive as well is that they got a riding bull. Cody, can you please move to the Toy Drive? Thanks. Okay, so the Genuine Car Show. Here's very cool. It's the 9th one. $50 tattoos. Try your luck on our mechanical bull. Can you beat Jen? Watch Jesse's page for the surprise raffle. 2025 Toy Drive kickoff Sunday, November 30th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Special guest DJ. $50 tattoos. It's going to be awesome. Very much looking forward to that. Okay, now Jesse's Tattoo Shop. Jesse's the man. All right, now, what do we got? Eris Dental, Land the Man, Master Plan. Okay, now, Sheer, what do you say? We're on board here that this is Land's sister?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Now,
the woman in the back, I don't buy any of that.
Yeah, I think that's all garbage. But this woman, I do believe. Championship package. This is the look you're going to get when you get the championship package. 1997, because you do know with the championship package that it's going to be done right, and you don't have to go to South Sudan. You don't have to go to, Horizon High School in South Sudan to get this done. And you're probably wondering to yourself, you're probably wondering to yourself, hey, this is going to be done right. Owned by local Arizona alumni, only offers necessary treatment, daily urgent care, Monday through Friday, dental implants at affordable prices. Eris Dental, check it out. TucsonTeeth.com. Boom. All right. Comfort X HVAC. Tucson Turkey and Toy Drop. Mention AZ12 when booking, and 10% of all labor goes to helping local families in need. Get entered into a Christmas raffle for a $100 grocery card and a 6-month filter supply. Oh, very nice. Yeah, another reason to, even if your AC is working, another reason to break it, because you can get a 6-month filter supply as well. Service and maintenance, emergency repairs. They've helped Cody out. They can help you out as well. Okay, duct tape, mini splits, all of that. Free estimates. You will thank me later. Check it out. Boom. Okay. Now, all right. So let's get back to let's get back to Arizona, Florida here. I think Arizona's going to beat Florida. We're going to talk more about it, but I think Arizona's going to beat Florida. I think they're better.
Do you have any reason why?
Yeah, because what's his name isn't there anymore. Walter Clayton. He saved them from every single game, and they lost their guards. I know they got all their bigs coming back, but I am picking Arizona in this game.
What's our boy Ken Palm have that on?
Oh, Ken Palm. Dude,
well, that's how. Yeah, but you get a good feel for the spread. Ben One White style.
Ben One White style or not Ben One White style?
Florida will be like a 5-point favorite.
All right, I'll take Arizona. I'm back in the A on that one. I think people are way.
I have Florida in that game.
Yeah. Okay. You got Florida in that game?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to, I'm going to back the A. You're not going to back the A. Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about Cam Williams here. Cam Williams obviously is one of the top 3 or 4 players in the country. He's been a priority recruit from day one. I saw the 24/7 update. They basically said they don't know where he's going, which is, to be honest about it, it's good. I'm going to say this, though, that he is I like the fact that he got out of the Duke visit. I like the fact that the Arizona visit went very well. And I'll tell you what, if it's a 50-50 thing, I'll always take the situation where a kid's 90 minutes from his home.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're gonna give it a shot, right? Like just it's not. Everyone thinks he's going to Duke. I get it, but at the end of the day, the longer this goes, I think the better it is for Arizona. And Arizona thinks they're in it, and there's no evidence to the contrary.
I'm back in the A on this one.
So I think it's a possibility.
Yeah, I'm back in the A on this one. Now, let's see here. Caleb Holt is 5 of a Kind Media says Caleb Holt's visiting Houston. I guess they moved on from Alozie as well. I don't believe we're going to get Caleb Holt. Like I said, that's what do you think about Caleb Holt, though? Sure,
Houston's been involved with Holt for a bit now, so him visiting, is it anything surprising or anything like that? But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that depends on what happens with other teams.
Yeah, for sure. Now, where's Alozie going to end up?
I think he's going to end up at Washington.
Interesting. So he really kind of
maybe Alabama, or Washington is my
well.
guess.
All right. Well, yeah. Either way, I just
had a bad summer.
That's one that I don't want to come back and bite us in the rear end, though. That's
I get it, but he had a bad summer, and
sometimes guys have bad summers. I mean, it's what it is. Okay, now, but Cam Williams, though, Cam Williams would be absolutely awesome to get. Do we have a date or anything? Has he announced? Yeah,
could be. I heard it could be this month. It could be in 3 months. He hasn't given anyone, including the schools involved, an idea of when he'll decide.
Right. Okay. So that is what it is. But Arizona's prioritized him. Arizona, fun fact, has never lost a kid that they prioritized in state for multiple years since Lute Olson. So he would be bucking the trend. He would be bucking that bull like the bull named Jen, bucking the trend with Jen. Okay. Yeah. I actually kind of like that one. Okay. Now, anything else going on? As far as guard recruitment, Arizona's going to need guards next year, and it doesn't sound like we're recruiting any guards.
This is going to be a transfer portal heavy class. Unless something changes, it's Cam Williams, Cam Holmes, and Caleb Holt. That's the class.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, everybody out there, get to Little Caesars. Code free classic. Free pepperoni pizza with any purchase. Now, that's a great deal. Code LCFREECC. This show is proudly presented by Little Caesars. All right, Sheer, where can they find you doing your stuff?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby.
Okay, great. Now, we will be back with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We very much appreciate it. No, Joseph doesn't get to give any pause because Joseph's been lying for weeks about real time. So, yep. Sorry, Joseph. Don't know what else to say. Get your acting gear, and then we'll talk. Yeah, piece of crap. All right. On that note, though, for Jason Shear, for Mike, I am Mike Luke, and Cody James Martin, everybody in the chat, we will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock sharp. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.